What up, Mousy? How's it going? It's Friday night. We're here. We're doing it. Sorry I'm late. I last minute decided to turn on the air conditioning. So, what's happening over in your world? Are you really here? It's delightfully quiet night on the internet. What's up, Dirty Uncle Sal? You're here promptly at start time. How's it going? You guys, fun new update about the candy store, Jim. I just drove by it a short period of time ago. And people were not working out. What were they doing, you ask? Let me tell you. They had a folding table in the middle of the store. We've all seen the picture where it's empty. And they were sitting around the folding table doing something, but I do not know what. So that's the latest update. Figure out what they were doing on the folding table. Are you still banned on Twitter, Sal? Sorry. What'd he do? Fill us in. Give us the gossip. What's happening? What's he do? I don't ever click on his channel, so I have no idea. And I don't look at him on Twitter. They haven't even looked at your appeal? So it wasn't just like a 24-hour thing, or, I mean, you're just blocked out and can't tweet at all? That's ridiculous. They should. I don't. Yeah, I really dislike him too. I mean, that whole shtick they do is not my cup of tea. I mean, whose would it be? All they do is go on there and just say curse words, basically. And then go tattletale when people hurt their feelings. But the tweet's not even offensive. I mean, look through his Twitter, I'm sure. I mean, all he does is blast people. And didn't he like tweet "you're next" or something at you? That's threatening. So what did Twitter say? We'll look at it before the end of time. You didn't miss anything, Mousy. We're just talking about the hogs. Did you pause it when you came in? So what'd they do? Like standard reply email to, yeah, we'll look at your appeal someday. So, okay, fill me in. When they banned you, it's not like, you know how YouTube will say you're banned for 7 days or whatnot? Or I think Twitch does that too. So there's not a time frame on it. It's just banned. Unless you delete the tweets. Ugh. So stupid. But they took the tweets down already, didn't they? I mean, I'm all for standing up for it and being like, nope, I'm not doing it. Because I too am stubborn in that way. But at the same time, how many days has it been? And do they look at that stuff over the weekend? Probably not. Probably no one's looking at it. I mean, whatever. Whatever, Road Dog. Oh, there you go. Fantastic workaround. I mean, we all know that you won the exchange if he had to go, Sales harassing me. Boo. So really, he's the one that looks like a fool. Has he ever not looked like a fool? I support it. We need you back on Twitter, says the person who doesn't really go to Twitter. I am not for deplatforming anyone, but I do not understand how that sucker still has a channel. I mean, I have maybe watched 10 minutes total of him because I would click in and he would just be, I mean, saying every curse word, going off on people. I think back then it was probably when he was still going off on Katie Joy because I like clicked in and I was like, oh, no, this is a no for me. See, Mousy, I always thought he was a paid player. That which makes sense why you would say AZ is. Because I thought their whole feud thing was manufactured. Those dirty deleters. I mean, way to stand by your opinions and statements. But I did always think the Hogs were paid players. Sal, share your thoughts. Do you want to come on and share your thoughts? I mean, we can go full gossip. All right, Mousy, we'll be right here. Is it a tiny smiley face? I'm going to put it on the screen and see. Mousy, that was literally right back. I've never seen a faster be right back. Sal, are you breaking down the gossip for us? Okay. Fair statement. Privatizing the stream immediately. Can I do that? Ooh. Man, I have such a deep desire to hear your thoughts. It's wild. You do? I've never been on Discord. I have no idea how to use that. Yeah. I've got lots of thoughts about everybody. Well, not everybody. Probably all the same people you have guys have thoughts on. I'm like, Sal, teach us how to use Discord, and then let's go in there and discuss Discord. Sal, you entertain me so. Yeah. I kind of feel like pieces are clicking into place, don't you? I'm like, a lot of stuff starting to make sense. How do you get a Discord? Do you just sign up for one, or does it cost money? I don't understand how this internet works. Yeah, and some of your theories, Mousy, pretty astute, I would say. You know what stinks is I have Oh, it is free? I don't know anything about it. It kind of stinks because I have like the chat open up. I guess I can close that. I don't need it on my phone. Okay, that's better. Because stream here. How do I get rid of this guy? Hang on while I delete my... Hey, it's my first bot, everybody. That's pretty exciting. I got a bot. And there. Oh, did you get him, Mousy? Thanks, Mousy. Guys, I'm a real streamer. Getting bots in this stream of 5 people watching. Wait, now I lost my StreamYard. Cool. Oh. I'll do it. Good advice. How do I block somebody? Mousy already got him. I can't do it. How can I block from StreamYard? Mousy, can you block people? Tonight we're learning. Oh, then I put him on the screen. Black user. I found it. Ooh. Yeah, I really did need you as a moderator. You can time him out. You can't fully block him though. That's weird. Oh well, I booted him. Thanks, but no thanks. That is odd they would come in here. You know, it's weird that you have different options on your phone versus your computer when you're modding. It doesn't make sense. Like I can't get channel links if I'm on my computer. But then Teresa mods from her phone, so she gets those, but she can't get the, like if the person has Patreon or anything like that. I don't know. Who really cares? Not me. Dirty Uncle Sal, if I go on Discord for you and not the other crew that is bothering me to join Discord, let's keep this between ourselves, everybody. Okay? Do you guys want to gossip more? The answer is yes, you do. Do you guys remember Jesse? Thanks, Sal. So she had like Ronald McDonald red hair. I don't really know who she was. Just some. Yes. Did you watch it, Sal? Okay. Let me fill Mousy in because I don't know if she watched it. So, Mousy, do you remember who she was called? Red Rampage? No, not I, Jesse. She had red hair. And I don't know. Is an odd little duckling. I think, didn't she used to do like KJ skits or something? So this is once again like one of those channels that I clicked into and I was like, That's a no for me. Yeah. Okay, Mousy. So she was on Chris Hansen's show. Yes, JKJ Declassified. Okay. So on the Chris Hansen show, I guess he has a YouTube channel. And he's doing, I don't know what he's doing. But more like catching predators, but oh, hey, Crystal, how's it going? Welcome. It's fantastic to see you here. We are full on gossiping. So, Crystal, how long have you been around? Do you remember that person, Jesse, who had like Ronald McDonald red hair, evidently called Red Rampage? Yes, Handsome and Afro Onision. So Hansen did an interview with Jessie. And I guess she's like a huge scammer and has started I don't know, accused people of attacking her in terrible ways and doing, whatever. Okay. Well, Crystal, I am barely familiar with this person. I think I clicked into her channel one time and I clicked right on back out because she was crazy. But I got this recommendation today for a video where Chris Hansen was interviewing her. And then Steve was on it. They had Steve interviewed, Steve McRae, and they had AZ on it. It was really odd. But yeah, she is a perpetual victim of her own stupidity. I mean, it was kind of interesting. I had not heard anything about it. So, and I almost didn't watch it, but I was like, whatever, I'll throw this on because there wasn't much around. Well, I guess it's happened within the last 2 months, Crystal. And then today, Chris Hansen dropped the full episode. So, yeah. And she did. She went off on Chris Hansen about, okay, it was pretty funny. Should we watch a few clips of it? We can pick and choose a couple of. And this is great learning for me because I've never shared a video before. Okay. How do I share a video, Mousy? How do I go to files? I think I found her, Sal. I looked it up. Yeah, Green Frog. Because Green Frog took all of Jesse's Twitch videos and saved them. Oh, Crystal, stay tuned because Mousy and I are soon to start working on we're doing a how to start a YouTube channel / live stream, but we're doing it for we're going to screen record and say, click here, enter this, and go through it all so you can watch the video and then do it on your computer. Because every one that I've watched is assumes I have far more knowledge than I have. I have the videos open on my browser, then share the screen. Yeah, Crystal, because Mousy and I, like, that's why I put on here the whole me messing up and learning, because I'm like, don't feel bad, everybody, and don't feel scared. Oh, share screen. Bum, bum, bum. Okay. There it goes. All right, this is Jesse. Just like you do a picture. See? And here's where I screwed up, Mousy, because I clicked on the share a video file and I'm like, nope, that didn't work. Yeah. Well, they're not even really mistakes. You just don't know where to click. Crystal, I don't know. You have to have 50 subscribers to be able to do it to be able to stream from your phone. So do you not have a computer? Because if you don't have a computer, then we would have to get you up to 50 subscribers. But I think we could do that. I think we got it. We got chat connections. We'll get people in there. You're a delight in every chat you're in. Yeah, I'm right at 50. Okay, so this is... Oh, wait. I got you guys in the way. Okay, so Crystal, first we'll get you up to 50 subs, and Mousy and I will work on our how-to. And now that you mention it, I guess we'll include us streaming from your mobile device. And I think Mousy is Android and I have an iPhone, so no, that's not me. That is Jesse. This is the person that Chris Hansen did the interview with. I just randomly picked a stream because I was trying to find a picture of her so people would know who I was talking about. I know, right? Mousy, you know what else I was thinking for this how-to stream? That we should do it with like StreamYard and Streamlab and OBS, like do all of them so people can, so one will gain knowledge and everybody else will too. I don't know. Do we need to watch her on Green Frog? Get it, Mousy. I told you you'd get to 50 today. Oh, wait, that's us, guys. Wait for it. Yeah, Mousy can get you 7 subs. Crystal, are you going to name your channel under your name? Or are you going to come up with a different name? Crystal, are we pressuring you a lot right now? You're like, oh, I'm interested in that. And we're like, everyone, subscribe, get on it. No pressure, Crystal. Okay, we need to watch the interview with the producer on Green Frog. I'm on it. And just a personal note, when channels do this and automatically have a video play, No. No, thank you. I hate that. Okay. Are you sure it's on the interview with the producer is on Green Frog? Or is it on that let me find him. The Most Worst on his. She never saw it coming. Nope, it's there. All right, so what you're saying is look for longer than 5 seconds. All right, excellent advice. Do you know how long ago it was? Oh, didn't she tell people that she was pregnant? There, Red Rampage. You guys are right. Jesse interview with Wes Moist. So does Wes works for Chris Hansen because he did the voiceover in the Hey Grace Case, how's it going? Grace, look what I'm doing. We're about to watch a video and discuss it. If I can find the one that I'm looking for. I just passed it. All the way on the left. So, Grace Case, do you remember this red-haired woman? Yeah, I don't really either. Hey, Mrs. Cassandra, how's it going? Oh, Jesse interview. I see them all. Is it bad, Mrs. Cassandra? Oh, no. I watched the Chris Hansen one today. I don't know anything about it. So can someone tell me the whole story? I found them all. They're right here. Okay, Mrs. Cassandra, elaborate. Oh, she's crazy. End of story. She does seem crazy based upon what I watched today. I know. I didn't know any of this stuff like went on. Yeah. Mrs. Cassandra, Steve McRae was interviewed by Chris Hansen about her. How did I miss? So I evidently miss a lot because I don't watch everybody. He did not. But that would have been. Yeah. Well, and I think that's why she alluded. I didn't know. I mean, I had seen her, but I didn't know anything about her. And I mean, I never. One, I don't pay attention to Who Mods. Two, I don't watch AZ. I mean, I'm not to say I never have, but I'm just a little channel. Steve does pull out the best of folks. Okay, Sal wanted us to watch one of these interviews. I mean, it was crazy what Chris Hansen was saying. Why? Because Chess was too sane for her. I mean, it's. I bet because they said in. Excuse me for a moment. I have to cough. Okay, got it. Chess was too close to Steve. Why did she like Steve? I don't understand. I think. Okay, let's find out who she is. Wait a second. Oh, there's no commercial. Okay, so these two. Wait, what? He works for Chris Hansen, right? Oh, bloviate is one of my favorite words, Grace Case. It's so good. Oh, it's a fatal attraction. So basically, he like chatted with her one time in a stream, and then she's like, I love you. It's so. Look at these hashtags. Predator. And she just came on here and talked to him for hours. Hey, Kirsten. Fantastic to see you. Thanks for coming. Okay, first of all, clearly she's delusional because I watched the final product and that she has a lot to hide. I mean, it's a wild story. Who the heck is Theo? It is so stupid. It's interesting. Like I watched the Chris Hansen thing. I mean, okay, keep in mind, I play these videos while I'm doing other stuff. So I'm half paying attention. Also, I didn't know what it was about. I just saw her, I don't know, picture. And I was like, I recognize that gal. And Chris Hansen is what drew me in because I had no idea what it was going to be about. And then when I was watching it, I'm like, when did all of this occur? What is happening? How did I not know about any of this? And then by the end of it, I'm like, now I want to know a lot. Like, it's just one of those dumb rabbit holes that you want to understand. Because there's a part of AZ in the Chris Hansen interview, which, first of all, she does not come off looking good in that. And that I thought sums her up pretty well, sums up a lot of the whole community. So she got pulled over. Look at this comment. I have no clue who this broad is. Bing. I'm giving that a like. She gets it. He's Italian. I don't know. I don't know who they're talking about. Hey, Always Createful, how's it going? Did she step away or was she run out? Mousy Girl, I've thought about a lot of channels would be like, what? But I think we're getting some good pop-ups here and there that do not discuss. Is this discussing, KJ? Because otherwise I should not have this on my channel. Grace case, mine wouldn't either. Except for maybe I would have more intelligent conversations on a regular basis. If this counts as KJ content, we're not watching it. Redhead. Absolutely, Kirsten. Say it away. See, I don't really blame the platform for the problematic creators. I blame everyone who watches them. Because if they weren't getting views, then they would stop behaving like that. Stop it, Mousy. Really? A worse one? Wow. That's wild. Yeah, like I'm like, let those crazies go. Okay. I don't want to talk about KJ, but I'll say it. Because I have this fantasy. I'm like, first of all, I think it would do everyone in the community a world of good if everyone agreed. This will never happen, but it would be awesome if it would. To just do, oh, darn you, touchscreen. If everyone just did a full blackout. On KJ and Uni. No. Like, if you want to keep up with it, elect 3 people who collect all the content. And then, but nobody else, no streams about her, No, I know. It would never happen. But mentally, I think everyone would change. Although, I also think KJ would go crazy. Yes, like what Llama Girl does. Oh my god, who's playing? I can't find it. I got it. Well, and I mean, all these channels do KJ content because it gets money. But if they get their wish, they're all jacked. Okay, Kirsten, here's what happened. Let me give you the rundown. I watched a video today. I didn't even know. I thought, I mean, I don't know. I didn't, that was a lot. Everything mixed up in my head. So I got recommended this video today of an interview Chris Hansen, the To Catch a Predator guy, did with Jessie. And I thought, oh, she's in the KJ whatever world. So I watched it, and the story was cuckoo. And then I didn't know anything about it. And I guess she's not around anymore. So then I came to the stream to be filled in on the gossip. And here we are. Yeah, like AZ was interviewed, Steve McRae. They listed a few people. Oh, I mean, it's all connected. Because if you look who's in the chats of those videos, let's take a peek. What's that moist guy's name? The moist worst. So all the people in the chat are all the big trolls for Uni and KJ and all them. So I lurked for a long time, but I lurked I don't know, like not in these places. And I don't watch nearly, I mean, obviously it was like during the pandemic and I was home more and whatnot. Chris Conflict left YouTube. What happened to him? Yeah, Navy's over here. T-spiracy. Old Nana's not drunk. All these people. You guys, I need a lesson on what happened. Worst case, I've started thinking about you on Saturday mornings, and I am always jealous of your coffee. So maybe I think about your coffee on Saturday mornings. So this is so weird. I don't know. I thought I was like pretty observant, but really, you can't watch everybody. And I don't watch people who drive me insane. So I don't know. I didn't know about any of this. And I'm a little concerned for myself. I also want to look up this Coco Berthman broad because her story is crazy. Are these people, how do they get away with this for so long? I mean, she told terrible trafficking stories. And how does her, I mean, it's weird. Okay, that is true, Dirty Uncle Sal. I mean, it just never would occur to me to do any of those things. Yeah, Mousy, I quit watching a lot of streams because I just kept thinking, I'm just getting mad. This is so dumb. There's so much content. Why am I wasting my time on people I don't like? It's weird. All of it's weird. I don't understand any of it. But I do kind of want to know the whole Jesse story. Dirty Uncle Sal, I did call this whole thing my soap opera before I ever chatted in the chat. And the ironic thing is, I would always joke around with one friend of mine who did not watch any of this, but sometimes I would make her listen to my thoughts about all of it. And she would always say, "Oh, Lord." But I would be like, man, the soap opera got crazy in the last few days. And then I would fill her in. Because if you stand back and look at the whole thing, it's, I mean, 100% it's like Days of Our Lives. But then trying to keep up with all of it, There's too many people that drove me crazy, and I thought, I am not watching these people anymore. Also, maybe stop watching so much YouTube, okay? So that's how I ended up over in LawTube. And I got a little cooked out on LawTube for a while, which I enjoy and still watch a fair amount of. I don't think they're traffickers. I think they're just, they accuse people of it. Of like that Coco gal said that she was, her mom did it to her when she was little. And then she did like TED Talks and said her mom did all this stuff. She said she watched her sister get taken out, stabbed. Okay, always creative. I watch all these people and I wonder if they're real. Because a lot of it I think is manufactured. I mean, but I also think a lot of it is real. But that Coco gal like claimed that she got away from her mom, then she started seeing a therapist, and then the therapist hurt her for 2 years, and then she got away from him by trying to hurt herself, but luckily someone found her. And then she came to the United States and went to college, I guess. It's a wild story. And I guess there were like a few people who are like, nope, Coco is a fraud. She's a fraud. She's a fraud. She's a fraud. And they had YouTube channels, and people are like, no, we believe her. Then Coco faked cancer and was set up GoFundMe's. And the whole time I'm watching this dumb Chris Hansen thing, I'm like, okay, now this would be a fundraiser to like explain to people how it's a fraud. Yeah, Mousy. It's the Coco story is the more interesting part of the thing. Like you'll want to go down a little Coco. I mean, Coco is cuckoo. And the people like Coco does all this and then accepts an interview with Chris Hansen. So I think this is a fascinating. Have I told you guys this? Probably. But I have thought about going back to school to get my master's or my doctorate in sociology or psychology strictly by studying this community. Hey, Deb Mortimer, how's it going? Because the social implications and things that could be discussed and analyzed, I mean, it's fascinating. From an anthropological point of view, I mean, people will, it doesn't matter. Like KJ could say kittens are cute and everyone will be like, we hate kittens. And why, like, what is it about her that not only do people dislike her, but they dislike her so much that they start channels about it or go to other channels to discuss it. I mean, I can tell my origin story. It's pretty simple. But, and then how about this? So their whole goal is to deplatform, but the community itself undermines itself, because if I was a high up at YouTube or whatever, and one of these channels came to me and said, here's what's happening. We don't like this person. Her content is abusive and whatever nonsense. I would take a 30-second look at their channel and be like, well, no, you are a troll. Because you click in and all they're doing is going off on people's looks and stuff. I mean, they're not making valid point. It's like clearly it's the whole, like, you go out with your friends and you're sitting around having drinks and like trash talking people. That's all it is. Ooh, Deb. Okay, this is not historical crime, but I'm completely veering off here because this is something I'm real interested in. Did any of you guys follow the Hae Min Lee case, also known as the first season of Serial? I said Deb because you're into true crime a little bit, I think. Adnan Syed is the one who got convicted and has been in prison since 2000. And then Serial came out and sort of changed the true crime podcast landscape. Anybody with me? Yes, Gray's case. And the second you start doing it, I'm like, you have no valid points. I listen to nothing. Okay, nobody knows this case. That's a shame. Maybe I should do a stream and stream the podcast. Can we stream podcasts and listen to them together? Is that allowed or is that a copyright thing? We could probably get in trouble for that, huh? No, I don't know. People play the Chrisley's podcast, but the Chrisleys probably want those portions played. If you do commentary. Oh, yeah, fair use. Okay. Have you guys heard of the podcast Serial? Does anyone here listen to podcasts? Basically, it's just YouTube, but not on a screen. All right. Well, I was really excited to talk about this. Okay. And commentary might kind of ruin it. I don't know. I'll have to think about it. Maybe I'll listen to an episode and see if we could do commentary over it, which probably we could. It's true crime. I mean, you can pause it and discuss ad nauseum. Burn something. Man. Anyway, there was a big development in the case. It was shocking. And I was coming to you guys for support and discussion. So here's your homework. I'm going to need you to listen to season 1 of Serial. Then I'm going to need you to go get the Undisclosed podcast. It's maybe only 50 episodes in Undisclosed. They're a little dry. It's legal analysis. So catch up on all that by next Friday, and then we'll discuss what just happened. Great. I appreciate your support in this. Everyone's like, we hate what you're talking about. We've moved on to fire. Morbid. Let me look at it. I don't think I have. Is it good? Subscribe to it. That sounds right up my alley. Fantastic. Excellent. All right. Deb. I could fall asleep to true crime too. It doesn't bother me at all. Although I did go through a phase where I watched a whole bunch of true crime documentaries about the same subject, and then I started to have nightmares. So I had to cut them out. Do you guys watch documentaries too? Because I can talk some true crime documentaries. I can't believe you guys listen to true crime podcasts and you never listen to Serial. Is that a YouTube channel, Mrs. Cassandra? I'll just give that a quick Google or a YouTube search. Here's a question for you. How the F do I listen to music now? Honestly, I love the Weather Channel. Remember when it used to be on cable and then it had the TV schedule underneath it? Deb Marmer, what is your favorite true crime documentary? I'm going to refrain from saying mine for a moment. I have 2 that I really like. Okay. YouTube music. See, I'm about to get riled up. It comes free with premium. Is every artist on there? Because let me tell you my problem. Maybe if you want to hear it. So I don't know, I'm going to make up a number, 200 CDs. And I took the time, I burned them all into my iTunes. And then iTunes switched to Apple Music and they said, you can't listen to these. Also, I traded all my CDs with like everyone I knew, their CDs. So I had thousands, right? And Apple said, you can't listen to all these because you didn't buy them from Apple. And I said, but they're mine. I already paid for them. And Apple said, we don't care. Buy them again. And I refuse to purchase them again because that is bull. Now, what is the problem? Because, people are like, go to Spotify, go to Pandora, but you can't listen to the full album. It skips around. So I can't. Also, my favorite bands don't tend to be on them, or if they're on those platforms, it's like 3 songs. So, anyway, I basically can't find an acceptable way to listen to music unless I pay $875 a month or a year, which I don't think is right because I already own the album. So if anybody knows how to listen to music, this is my plea to you. Please teach me. Well, are you allowed to watch those true crime movies, Deb? Because I'm not allowed to listen to my music. Now, I do still have like my high school stereo, which I'm about to bust out and prominently display in the center of my house. See, I'll try it, Sal, but I'm already tentative because what you're saying to me is pay for this platform every month. And I'm so sick of everybody charging me $4.99, $9.99, $11.99. Oh, it's only $8.99 a month. Yeah, times 50 because everybody wants $8.99 a month from me. It's actually how I ended up on YouTube because I said, forget it to all of you. And I canceled everything. And then I said, I'll watch YouTube or I'll watch nothing. Me too, Deb. I'm like, the ads don't bother me. And if I like the creator, I let the full ad play through. But I already bought the music, Grace Case. I just can't play it unless I get a stereo. But I can't take it with me. Like, I can't put it on my phone and listen to it when I'm driving or... like, what if I go to a coffee shop? I can't take my own music with me. What if I want to go for a walk in the park? Do I have a DVD player? Yes, I do. I do. How, Grace Case? How do I do it? Tell me. Okay. No, I mean, I have stereos inside my house, but I can't take my music with me. Like, I can't. Like, remember how you had an iPod and you could carry your music? Or now people listen to like Apple Music or Spotify or whatever. Like, my music is not available on those platforms. Or if it is, how do I do it? How do I listen offline? If you guys solve this freaking riddle for me, and is every artist on YouTube Music? Are you available to search certain artists for me? Because I'll go in there, like people are like, listen to Amazon Prime Music. I go in there, guess what? They don't have my bands. They don't have my bands. I can download it onto Premium. So I can download all my albums. You guys, I could download all of my albums, all of them. And then I can listen to all of them on YouTube Premium, is what you're saying. Okay, wait. I have to make a freaking playlist? This is my issue. Because I don't want to make a playlist. I just want to be like, I would like to listen to The Beautiful South, The Beautiful South. Play. In order. Done. Spotify won't do it. And I guess maybe if you pay for it. But that's my whole issue. The whole thing is I don't want to pay for it. I've already paid for the music. Okay, Spotify has it free, but you can't play your album in order. So I just download my CDs, and the CD is the playlist. I don't have a tablet. Can I use my phone like a tablet? How about The Beautiful South 0898? The O is a 0. Have you guys solved this dilemma? I don't know what I will do for you, but it will be something. So what you're saying is I can just take all of my CDs, scoot them right on out of iTunes over to YouTube Premium. That album is there in full. I might start crying. Will you look up the Connells Fun and Games? CONNELLS. Fun and Games. So I still have to pay for YouTube Premium every month. Whew, that's infuriating. Matthew, you've deemed the mission chips okay to eat, as you've proven the fire theory wrong. You know what? Oddly, I was driving today, and I was thinking about those chips and that bread and how that whole shelf didn't burn and how weird that is. Okay. Dirty Uncle Sal. So the only thing that I have to get past now is the monthly fee. which is my whole freaking beef about everything else. Mrs. Cassandra, that's what I do at home. But my whole thing is I want to be able to have all of my music on my phone and take it with me wherever I go. Or like when I'm out on my patio, you know, we're grilling out, we're chilling. But I get ticked off because either my music isn't in whatever. I mean, a lot of my music is, but like the Beautiful South is my favorite band. And they, you know, were the House Martins, the Beautiful South, and the South. Now it's just Paul Heaton, whatever. But a lot of his music isn't available in a lot of those. Although I have not looked in a long time. $10.71 a month. Oof. How many people can use if you have YouTube Premium? I mean, I really. First of all, what you should learn about me is things like this infuriate me. Like, stop charging me for things I already own, such as my music. Like, if I bought the YouTube Premium plan, can 4 people use it at the same time? You have the family plan, which is probably more money, right? Okay. Like when TV went to all these stupid streaming platforms, so there's Netflix, there's Hulu, there's 187,000 apps. All right, you guys open this can of worms. But I hate it. I hate all of the apps. I hate the streaming. I hate searching for what I want to watch. And I got fed up several years back. And because first of all, we're paying for a lot of things every month. We don't even realize what we're paying for. Like those stupid, you know, sign up for 10 days free or 1 month free on it. But I got hacked off a few years back. The maddest I probably have ever been in my life. Like I had a solid Steam going for 2 weeks to the point that my friends started like, I mean, they let me like go on my rant and then they're like, you're still mad? You're still going with this? And it went to like concern to humor to like a little bit concerned that I was still hung up on it. I'm still mad, I think, years later. Mrs. Cassandra, you are thinking of the old school way. Yes, Grace Case, what's up? What's up? What'd I miss? Go to my music app. Is it just called music? Is it purple? I don't have a music app. Oh. You mean Apple Music? Because I go to library, got it. Yeah, my bank tells me every month, Sal, it'll be like, here's your recurring charges. I'm in there. I'm with you, Grace Case. But maybe things have changed because it used to be that if I tried to put my CDs in there, it would delete them. Apple Music would take them away. I'm going to choose the song Sal. Tap the three dots. Add to library. Oh, but I have to subscribe to Apple Music. Okay. I tap the three. I'm listening. I'm calmed down. I calmed down, Grace Case. I'm listening now. I tap the three dots. Now go. Okay. I will. Grace. Grace, I love how you're walking me through this. You're like, no! Exclamation point. Are you going to hook me up because I threw a tantrum like a little kid? Because I have strong feelings about all of these things. Grace, what do I do now? What do I push now? Add to playlist. Share song. No. I shut off access to the cloud because every day it was like, you don't have enough memory on the cloud to save the crap on your phone. And I said, stop telling me that. So I do not back my phone up to the cloud. I back it up to my other computer sometimes. Although, last time I got a new phone, the guy said that he'd never seen somebody, one, use a phone for so long, and two, use a phone for so long that they have not backed up. I still have iTunes on an old computer, Grace Case. Because I can't transfer the iTunes music to the Apple Music because Apple will delete out any of my albums that the bands didn't say that I could download them to. Does that make sense? So if the Beautiful South said, no, they can't download our CDs to here, Apple Music, if I try to do it, they just delete my CD out of there. And I lost hundreds of CDs because I was trying to update. I got a new phone and I was trying to transfer a whole bunch of music over. And boom, they got me. So I listen to, I have an old computer that I'll use, or I have like an old stereo boombox that I use in my house. I will post a picture for you. Did they? Yeah, it stunk because I tried to put music on there and then I was like, where did all this, I don't know, They Might Be Giants or whatever go? Because I had every single album ever of theirs. And they sucked up anyone that. Oh, get off the screen. I know, Mrs. Cassandra, it's my first night getting bots. Can you believe it? My tiny little chat. I got bots twice. I was on it, but I do you like how I highlighted the comment on the screen first? I did not go to those three dots. Third bot, fourth bot. It's like I'm a real YouTuber. Can you guys see those bots in the chat anymore? I think they really want clicks and views. That's why I've heard they do it. Is to get whatever website into the algorithm. So it's so they'll be higher up in search results. Yeah. I'm sure. Although you can't tell me YouTube can't do something about those dumb bots. I think Apple Music sent these. They're like, stop telling our secrets. Stop collaborating and figuring out how to listen to the music that you've already purchased. We want you to pay again. Hot Pockets. Don't you just think of Jim Gaffigan anytime you hear Hot Pocket? Not Toad. I think of Jim Gaffigan. Oh, or not those Hot Pockets. I forgot about those. Nope. I'm going to block those words from the chat. Lucky for you, I don't know how to do that. But I'll learn. That was so gross. I'm glad we got off that kick. I'm also glad that I have a naive and gentle brain that went to family comedy instead of the other direction. I think I blocked that from my memory. It traumatized me too. I'm always grateful. It's so gross. But it's also really not my sense of humor. I'm more of a dry wit. Deb Mormer, be glad you only know one kind of Hot Pocket. It's a gross, gross thing that they used to look up on EKC's channel. Oh no. Grace Case wants going to bed. Did he eat hot? I don't even want to. I'm off the Hot Pockets. Yeah, Deb, you don't. It's gross. It's not even like gross, kind of funny. It's like just gross. Ugh. Okay, I am psyched about this new podcast you guys gave me to listen to. So I'm going to be doing that this week. That's pretty exciting. Oh, Mrs. Cassandra and Grace Case just left, but maybe she's still listening. There is a candy store gym update. If anyone is interested, they were doing new and weird things in there. I'll save it for next week. How's he? I mean, that is like very clearly on your mind. Yeah. I can't tease about the candy store gym. It's two things have occurred in the candy store gym. Two things. It's I need to figure out more of what was occurring because one sort of makes sense. One makes no sense. So I don't think it's popcorn, but I can't tell. Should I go look during the stream? I usually like to focus on one media at a time. I would share, but I think I would get in trouble. Grace Case sent me a ridiculous picture. Okay. Well, I'll start with the popcorn part of the candy store gym. There's a new cart in the store. It's right in front of the windows. It's white. And it looks like a display cart, I think. But it could be a popcorn popper. I can't tell through the blinds. But I think maybe it's a display cart. And you know what I picture on it? Cotton candy. So I don't know. I have to figure out. Could be churros. And then the other thing, I started to talk about it earlier, but they were not working out tonight during the usual workout time. Instead, they had set up a folding table in the middle of the store, and they were all sitting around a folding table. What does that mean? What were they doing? I mean, whatever they were doing out in the open with the blinds open, so I could see what was happening. But not enough that I could tell what was happening. Like maybe they were counting big stacks of money. I don't know. But it was something weird. Maybe they were doing crafts. Maybe they were setting fitness goals. But they had I was actually really excited because I drove by and I saw a whole bunch of like workout bags kind of against the wall. And I thought, oh, fantastic. By the time I drive back by, they're going to be exercising away. Which they do exercise on Wednesdays and Fridays, I have discovered. I don't think anyone was laying on the table. But there were a good 8 people sitting around the table and like 1 or 2 people standing. And they were all focused on whatever was on the table. And this is their normal workout time. And they had workout bags. And they were dressed, I would call it workout gear. I mean, it was like shorts and t-shirt. I mean, I couldn't tell. Like, I drive by for 5 seconds. So, the gal closest to the door that I could see was actually dressed a lot like I am right now. Like, just wearing, like, sweat-type shorts. Could be gambling. It was all women. I think it was like the usual workout class. Maybe they're having dinner before class. Maybe they got some sort of candy order and they were packaging it. No, that's too many people working there. It was just weird. That's a big... But here's the question. If they were checking their workout apps, why would they bring the folding table out to where they work out and put it right in the middle of the space? Because that is their workout zone. And they work out facing the street window and door. But they had... I mean, we've seen the picture of the store. I can show you guys again. Let me locate it. Maybe I still have it. Oh, I may have deleted it. Oh, never mind. I deleted it. Yeah. I was like, maybe they're doing a craft. I don't know. They were doing something. Maybe they've abandoned the workouts. They're like, forget those. We're in a candy store, for goodness sake. Because there were workout bags there. Or were they not workout bags? I don't know what those bags were hauling. I just assumed a workout bag because it was the standard workout time. They were all wearing tennis shoes and stuff, Mousy. I'm telling you guys, it was suspicious. It was odd. I don't know what was happening. And so help me, if they abandoned working out, I mean, it was just one time. Just one time. Maybe it was somebody's birthday and they're like, we're not working out tonight. Tonight we're having candy. But what? I mean, they could have brought anything in the workout bags, right? This could have been filled with cash. Although I would think if they were doing something incredibly illegal, they would have the blinds closed. So, but maybe that's the rub of it. They're like, we're doing it right in front of everybody. And all these dum-dums drive by and have no idea. I wonder if they sell mission chips. I'm kind of mad I deleted that other picture of the wide open space and emptied the recycle bin because of course I did. Yeah, hiding in plain sight. Right, Deb. And it's brilliant. Although if I'm suspicious, well, and I told you, many of my neighbors were not even aware of the candy store. until I brought it up to them. And they're like, candy store here? And I mean, I've seen them work out. I've seen them work out on Wednesday nights and Friday nights. So, but it is also not a place I drive by on a regular basis. I mean, pretty regular. Well, we used true. We used to have a cool, well, was it cool because it was a drug building, but it was like a hotel, and it was one of those triangle shaped buildings, you know, like that come to a point, and it was nefarious. And one time I tried to walk inside it, and they said, no, you cannot come in here. And I said, okay. And I went home, and the guy I was dating was like, that was incredibly dangerous. You should not do that ever. And then the city tore it down. So maybe they moved into the candy shop. There was also a large charter bus, like not a Greyhound bus, but like a Greyhound bus, that had a whole bunch of, I would say, 20-year-old, maybe college age, early 20s, women parked on the street. Also, a very odd location for that to occur. So, in conclusion, I don't know what's happening in my own neighborhood. That is. But all the women got out of the bus. They were going to go to the candy store, but they were turned away and they went to the ice cream shop. So that's the candy store update. Anybody have any theories about what's happening on a folding table in the middle of a candy shop during workout hours? Leave your theories in the comments below. The women were in like like a tour bus, but it wasn't a tour bus, but it looked like one. I think it was like some sort of sports team. And why they were where they were makes no sense. Like, I don't live right by a stadium or something, or oh, I do live kind of close to a high school. Still, that's out of the way. I mean, you wouldn't come back to where whatever. I don't know. It was weird. No, Mousy, they were like, look like athletes. Like, it was all young girls / women. I would say like college age. I don't know. I mean, maybe they were in high school. I don't know what kids look like. But they like all had their hair back in a ponytail, and they were wearing like stuff that they were not wearing uniforms, but it was odd. But they were going to an ice cream shop, so I don't know. That whole stretch of the city is just weird, is what I'm saying. And it doesn't make sense that it's weird. Maybe they did want to work out. Initially, that's what I thought because I saw like 3 of the women like walking down the street, and because they were in kind of like t-shirts and shorts or like tank top. I mean, you know what someone looks like when they're going to work out. And I was like, oh my gosh, more people are signing up for the workout class. So I had a car behind me because I was trying to like kind of slow down and not. I was trying to impede traffic to get more intel, but that didn't work out that well. I had to speed back up. And see, the kicker is I drive by so quickly, and I was paying attention to the candy shop, so I don't think I noticed the bus the first time. Maybe it was there. I have no idea. But then I went, ran my errands, came back through, and then I saw the bus, and my first thought was, is that some sort of tour bus? Like for, like a famous person. What if it's the candy shop sending these? But then, so I realized it was like a Greyhound travel bus. And then all the women, maybe 20 of them, were standing on the side of the road crossing over to get to the ice cream place. But if I wish I could show you where I live because it does, like, none of that activity makes sense for where I live. The candy, yeah. The candy store is so weird. It's a real freaking mystery. That may never be solved. And if I didn't have to get back here for this stream, I don't know if I would have walked in there. Maybe. I'm going to have to do it someday. But I kind of just like watching from the street because I do not think safe things occur in there. I should go to the Mexican restaurant and see if they know about the candy shop. Brilliant idea. Brilliant idea. Anyway, that's all from these parts. And I'm going to shut it down. I'm going to go enter into this weekend. I'm going to ponder that candy shop. Mousie's daughter is moving to Colorado. Did she already move there? I know I could go for a little candy myself. I actually want ice cream. Oh, she just got there today? That's so exciting. Do Grace Case and Mrs. Cassandra drop a dirty picture of the hog to me and then peace on out? Those two are troublemakers. You probably should not show pictures of her apartment online. For safety's sake, I'm going to say. You know, a lot of true crime happens in Colorado. That's so bad. It's true, though. Certain states. Okay. Yeah, because it's probably best people don't have the layout of her apartment. All right, I am ending this though. Thanks for coming, everyone. It was phenomenal. I greatly appreciate it. Did you hate it, Deb? Oh, you sucked me back in. Did you hate it? Always Grateful? Only a year. All right, we'll continue this Colorado talk next time because I am interested. I'd like everybody's thoughts on every state, please. All right, I'm signing out. Thanks for coming, guys. I appreciate it. I had a good time. I learned a lot. I vented. And I will. Oh, Krista, I'm glad you said that because I would not remember. I'm trying to put it into my memory so when I see you elsewhere, I will know who you are. All right. Anyway, I'll catch you guys later. Have a good night or good. I'll see you this weekend somewhere, I'm sure. Bye.